Today I'm going to be talking about exactly how many reviews you need to do if you want to be earning $1,000 or more of profit every single month as an Amazon influencer. This is a question I get asked all the time. I have lots of moms who haven't quite started yet and they want to know, okay, well, just how many reviews do I have to do if I want to be earning that amount of income every month? And then I have other influencers who have already gotten into the program. They're struggling to get to that point and they're wondering, okay, what am I doing wrong? Do I just need to have more reviews? Do I not have enough reviews? So this is a very common question that gets asked all the time. And the truth, like the easiest way to describe this, is that there are actually a lot of variables that go into what you are earning every single month, more so than just the number of reviews that you are doing. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. I am a busy homeschool mom of 4 that makes anywhere from, lately, the last 2 months, I've made $2,000 to $3,000 every single month as an Amazon influencer, solely doing that. I do not post on social media or share links. All I do is make Amazon reviews, reviewing products that sell on there, loading them to a storefront, and then while people shop, I earn money from those. So it is something that you can definitely pay your bills with, that you can earn enough doing very part-time. This is something that I probably spend, I honestly spend probably less than an hour and a half a week actually making the reviews, and then I spend a little bit more time on my computer in the evening after my kids go to bed. I usually just relax with my husband, watch Netflix, and work on my computer. And really all I'm doing on the computer is running some systems that kind of help to make sure that I'm making the maximum amount that I can from those reviews, which I will talk about later. But again, if you're brand new here and you are a mom who is an influencer or wants to become an influencer and wants to know what the trick is to making over $1,000 a month, it's exactly what I teach here. So if you're not already, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the things. I'm going to talk about multiple points in this video that are going to help you get to that $1,000 every single month. But the first thing that's important to understand is that it is not just about the number of videos or the number of reviews that you have loaded to your storefront. A lot of times I will get people who are reaching out saying, I'm not making any money. And then when I look at their storefront, I find out that they only have 20 reviews loaded. I can tell you that that is not enough. My biggest advice, especially if you are a newer influencer who doesn't have a lot of videos, is to knock out your first 100 videos. Do it as quickly as you can without burning out. That's very important. If it means you're just doing a couple a week, then so be it. But the more videos you can knock out, the more comfortable you're going to get with your face on camera, hearing your voice, being okay with little imperfections in your videos. You should not be spending all of your time trying to perfect your videos. It's a waste of time. But knocking out a good at least 50 to 100 videos is a good idea when you're very first starting. Once you hit those 50 to 100 videos, it's time to start really treating it a little bit more like a business and thinking a little bit more about working smarter and not harder. So not all products on Amazon are created equal. So some products are going to earn you more and are going to be a better bang for your buck as far as like the time that you put in and what you get back from that monetarily. The products that you want to be looking for are products that sell a lot every single month and are good sellers and potentially higher priced items. They do not always have to be higher ticket items. Higher ticket items don't always equal more commissions for you. However, having products that are good quality products. So these are products that sell often and frequently. That's the first thing that you want to be looking for. You want to, if you have access to this information, find out what the 30-day revenue is of that product. I use something called Viral View. It is well worth the monthly payment, but they do have a free option that does help you an absolute ton. If you are interested in Viral View, I do have a link below that will get you a discount. But also if you use the link below and even sign up for just the free version, you're going to find that there's a lot of helpful things to help you optimize your storefront that are completely free. So I highly recommend downloading Viral View, because once you get used to it and you want to really increase and scale your income, you're going to want to be using a tool like that. All influencers that are making $1,000 or more a month, I'm telling you, are using tools to kind of help them do that. Or they're spending their entire life doing it, which is absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, I use Viral View. Viral View will actually tell me all of the stats of a product. It's going to tell me what the 30-day revenue is, how many it sells every single month, and it's also going to tell me exactly how many influencer videos are in that carousel. So each product has 10 carousel openings, and once those are full, you are not guaranteed a spot in the carousel. So you want to use a tool that's going to help you find the products that are worth reviewing. And again, these products are going to be products that sell a lot every single month. So you could still be reviewing a low ticket item, but if it's doing more than $10,000 every single month on that low ticket item, that's a very good item that you should be reviewing. By making sure that you are not reviewing dud products, you are eliminating all of the reviews that you're going to do that are not going to earn you any money. And so that is a big factor in earning $1,000 a month, is making sure that every single review that you make is made of a quality product that's going to result in profit for you on your commission side. So that is really important. The other side to making $1,000 a month is making sure that you are maximizing your ability to earn income with the Amazon Influencer Program. So if you are only reviewing items and loading that to your storefront and that's all you ever do, it's going to be a lot harder to hit $1,000 a month. I was around 185 videos when I very first had my first $1,000 a month commissions. But what you need to bear in mind is this was the old days, the wild, wild west of Amazon influencing. And it was a little bit easier to hit $1,000 a month just using your review income. And that month that I hit $1,000 was also leading into the holiday season. So holiday seasons and peak seasons, you're always going to earn more commissions with less work, just because people are naturally there shopping more than they would during non-peak seasons. So that's another way that you earn, a little bit more every single month. But if you are only reviewing items and loading those to your storefront and expecting to make $1,000 a month, you are going to need a lot more reviews. You can opt into Creator Connections, which is a separate way to earn money as an influencer. And what you can do with that is you can actually be earning extra commissions on work on the reviews that you've already made. So it's a no-brainer. You should be opting in to Creator Campaigns. You'll find that in the Creator Connections area under Promotions in your dashboard. And you're going to find that there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of campaigns. On any given day, you can be looking at 40, 50, 60,000 campaigns. So those are campaigns that sellers are running saying, if you promote our items over other items, we will give you an increased commission. Instead of just making the 3% on your review that you would typically make on Amazon, by opting into these Creator Connections, the seller is also agreeing that they are willing to pay you anywhere from 10, 20, 30% more in commissions. That's huge. These are huge commissions. These campaigns only run for a short period of time. They could be a few weeks all the way up to a few months. Some of them will run for more than a year until they run out of their budget. But more importantly is that you are opting into these campaigns. You can do this manually. I will be honest, as a busy mom of 4, I started doing this last summer, and on my own, I really could not do more than manage like 10 to 15 or find 10 to 15 campaigns at a time that were worth my time. I was able to, on my own, earn probably about $100 to $150 more every single month with these campaigns, doing it manually. But what I do now is I use Viral View, because Viral View will naturally go through, look at all of the reviews I've already made. It will match them to Creator Campaigns. So the fact that I have over 600 reviews right now in my storefront, it's combing through all 600 of those products that I've already done work on. I've already reviewed them. I already spent my time making a video, creating content on that product. Viral View is going to go over to Creator Connections and overlap those and find all of the products that are currently offering creator campaigns without me manually having to go look at all 600 of these products and then manually search through and see if any of those 600 products are in the creator campaigns that are active. This is a game changer. Currently, right now, Viral View has just for me, all on its own. I click a button and I say run it. I'm opted into over 1,000 campaigns right now. I think I'm closer to 1,100 campaigns. So not only am I making income on my 600 reviews, I'm also opted into all of these campaigns, over 1,000 campaigns that are also earning me extra income, extra commissions. And these commissions aren't just 3% like over here with your Amazon storefront. These are 10, 20, 30% on those products. And Viral View every single day will run that and make sure that I am opted into the maximum amount that I can possibly be opted into at all times. So again, does that all on its own. Absolutely worth that. That is something that's on the paid version. Again, there's a link below if you're interested in that. But all Amazon influencers who are scaling above $1,000 and beyond, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, they are using these types of tools to kind of help them. I've tried lots of different tools and none of them were nearly as accurate. I was having issues with them. The other programs that I've tested and tried, I had a lot of issues with them telling me, oh, this is a really great product. I would get the product, I would do the review on it, and then when I would go to load the review, the product wouldn't be on there anymore. It was either pulled from Amazon because they were not following, Amazon's rules as sellers, or it just was a dud product that didn't stay up very long. But by the time I could get the review done and load it online, it would be gone. So it was a waste of my time. Viral View, I have found, is extremely accurate. I've not had that problem once. I've been using it for more than a year now, and or close to a year, not quite a year, but close to a year. And it's amazing. It's like an assistant that you pay $70 a month to. So it's the cheapest assistant that you're ever going to have, and it's going to do way more than $70 worth of work for you every single month. So I highly recommend it if you are a mom that is looking to scale and you want to seriously start making money as an Amazon influencer. So that's another thing. So step one is recognizing that it's not just about the amount of products you're loading, it's about the quality of the products that you're loading. So you could load 1,000 product videos, and if they're all dud products, you're still not going to hit $1,000 a month. So you want to be loading quality products. And then the second thing that you want to be doing is making sure that you are opting into creator connections and making sure that you are, doing that as well. The other thing that you want to make sure that you are doing, if you are already an Amazon influencer who is loading these reviews to Amazon, you also want to make sure that you start a YouTube channel that is solely dedicated to posting your reviews to. These are the same exact reviews that you are putting on Amazon. You have already done the time. You have already put the work in. You might as well have that review in multiple places, earning you income. And sellers absolutely love this. So sellers love that you are creating content on Amazon and loading stuff on Amazon for them, but they want you to also be promoting stuff off of Amazon for them. That is free advertising for them, and they absolutely love that. So when you are requesting products from sellers, which again I use Viral View for, when you're requesting free products, you can do that through the Creator Connection campaign. You have the ability to message sellers and tell them, hey, I will do a review of this if you are willing to send it to me for free. I will go ahead and do a review, and then that's when I tell them I not only will load to Amazon, but I will also load to YouTube. Now YouTube, you just load these videos up there. I literally load them and forget them. I don't go back. I don't ruminate over how many followers I have on that account. I don't worry about the views I'm getting on those videos at all. All I'm doing is duplicating the same exact video that I loaded to Amazon. I'm loading it onto YouTube, and then I am forgetting about it and moving on to making more reviews. But what happens is that these reviews will live on YouTube for you, and they are going to help you send traffic to your Amazon storefront, and you're going to be able to earn extra income and extra commissions doing that. So if you're not already using the work that you've done already and making sure that you are maximizing the places that it's seen and maximizing the ability for it to send people back to you, then you're missing out. So make sure that you're doing that as well. I use Viral View to do that. Viral View will actually take that information, those videos that I've already loaded to Amazon, it will load them to my YouTube channel, and it actually creates a whole list of those deep links for me and keeps track of all of that for me. So it is a very nice tool to have, and it makes everything easy peasy. I am not a tech person. I am not great at techie things. I get stuck and don't understand what I'm doing, and I've had absolutely no problem using Viral View. They have great YouTube videos out if that's something that you want to do. You do not have to have Viral View. You do not have to get Viral View. You can absolutely do a lot of this on your own. But if you are someone who wants to scale your Amazon income and you want to be making more money from the work that you've already done, so we're talking not really putting more work into it, you're just going to maximize you're going to be squeezing every little penny that you can out of the content you've already created. These are the things that you're going to want to do. And it's going to help you scale and get you much closer to $1,000, if not more, every single month. So hopefully you found this helpful. These are just kind of my quick tip, my quick thoughts from my office, my car. My car is my office because I have 4 kids and we live in a camper. So that makes it a lot easier for me to have a little bit of quiet time and sit down for 15 minutes and make you guys a little bit of content. So again, if you're a busy mom and you just want to scale your income and start making more than $1,000 a month, if that has kind of been that elusive, like how in the world do you make over $1,000 a month doing that? That's what I'm here for, is to help you busy moms make as much as you can from the time that you are taking away from your kids so that you can make these review videos. So if you have questions, leave them down below. Let me know, have you tried Viral View yet? If not, again, just clicking the link below is going to give you can totally sign up for the free version. The free version will definitely help you optimize your storefront. And the big tip, the big tool that they have that is free is it's going to look through your storefront, and it's actually going to tell you what items are in, what reviews are actually in carousels and what ones are not. And that is very helpful information for you. You can go into those reviews and edit the cover, change the title, and kind of see if you can get those back in the carousel. You want as many reviews in the carousels as possible. So if you have reviews that aren't in the carousels anymore or anything like that, you want to try and bump those back up. That's another way that you can increase your commissions without doing any more work. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my future videos. But until then, I'll see you next time.